Chevrolet! Hey, Mr. Stanley Crud with 2 Ds. I'm the boss over here. You don't talk when I'm making my video. I like pretending I'm in charge. Just set you up, didn't I? What do we got here? Throttle body, Rochester Products, no more Quadra junk. We got TBI right there. Throttle body injection. We got 2 things here. We got rust and we got Stanley Crud.
Double D.
Yep, let's crank this baby out. What do you think's gonna happen? I can't reach around. Well, boy, this thing's in rough shape. Sitting in the field for 10 years. All right. Should I show them the fuel lines before we crank it up?
Yeah, just put it on and let's see if any gas.
It is. It is.
There's no buzzer.
It stopped. I guess it filled up. Hang on. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Starter's a little sticky. Whoop! Crank that baby up! You gotta do a little bit of surgery on that solenoid. Well, the spin down ain't so bad. I've seen worse. Fired right up. It's all that white powder there.
Blowing dust everywhere.
Is that Johnson's asbestos and baby powder? That's pretty much what it was, huh?
Whatever's they put in there and charged my fire extinguisher.
You did a good job on that fuel line. We'll show the folks in a second what we had here. Crank her up! Did you put oil in the motor?
No. I will now, though.
Good idea. Remember what I told you about when I changed oil, where I put the engine oil on top of the radiator? This engine's dry. Dry, 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 dry. You just put a new oil pan on. I didn't do a thing. I just watched. Leaking something. There's no oil in this motor whatsoever.
Oh, you know what that is? Transmission fluid.
There's a brand new oil pan on this motor.
Transmission fluid pump.
And we're running it dry. That's not a good thing. I don't think it hurt anything because it was running last week and there was oil in the bearings, but the lifters were a bit unhappy because there's no oil to pump them up, Mr. Stanley Crud.
Hey, well, I didn't really expect to fire it up. I just wanted to see if the gas was
it ran so well. Well, I've had my problems with Chevy small blocks. I once had my SS 454 junker. Yeah, the exhaust manifolds were burning hot because it ran out of oil. Anyways, motor survived. Wonder where that truck ended up. All right, let's turn this video off. We got lots of junk in the shop. Lots of junk in the shop. I think this thing will run a lot better full of engine oil.
5 quarts, the whole thing.
There, I'll put some good Pennzoil Go-Go juice in. From the Penn State. Penn State, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coal country. I read a couple of videos, comments on my videos. Some guy was saying he ran his Cummins to 800,000 miles on regular Dino juice. I guess there's guys that run Fram oil filters that run hundreds of thousands of miles, never have a problem. It isn't like they're going to fail and the engine's going to blow up and the filter's going to collapse or explode or implode. It's just, I like to use a $10 filter and synthetic oil.
So what do you think? They're stronger, they're finer? What makes it a $10 filter instead of a Fram?
Just more material inside, better quality control. The assembly line doesn't run down as fast. Oh, where's the filter from? The Turbo Weasel? Haven't shown this thing in a long time. Turbo Weasel. Where's the fuel filter? Oh, right here. Draped over my air conditioning recycling hand truck. Found it in the garbage at a Pontiac dealership. What do we got here? Here's the fuel filter that I last changed when the lift pump failed, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago. What do we got here? This thing I'd say was 80% blocked, unlike the filter in my 3500 Savannah Vanna. That was 99% blocked.
All right, so I have a leaky transmission line.
What else is new?
So I can cut it for temporary, cut it and put clamps and a piece of rubber hose over it.
Over the crack, yeah. This thing is pretty blocked, 75, 80%.
I think the whole lines have to be replaced for the transmission cooling system.
I would agree. Why don't you crank this
Do
baby
they
up?
make brake lines? Yeah, they must make brake lines that big.
I got them all. Crank it up. See how she runs. I wonder how many miles this truck has.
Well, it's either 107 or 207. But the odometer is nice and clean, even.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking it's 107.
For the year, for 87, first year for fuel injection, last year for this body style on the pickups.
Now, he used this at the shop. It was like the shop truck.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but it still led a life before it became a shop truck. I wonder if the alternator's charging. They usually get corroded. The slip rings on the armature gets corroded.
Are you ready?
Crank her up! Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix everything. Just keep doing it. It'll come to life. Turn it off. We're good. Turn it off. We got a major leak. Major. Oh, yeah. Runs a lot better with oil in the motor, though. Well, you're getting to flush your transmission oil. That got a lot worse. It was a light mist earlier. Doesn't matter. GM pump runs in any gear. Unlike Dodges that only run. The old Dodge 727 used to only run in neutral. If you'd say in park at the taxi stand, you'd burn up the transmission. If you let it idle in park, you had to put it in neutral. The pump didn't run in park. Only in neutral. Alrighty. Here's our old fuel line. What do you think of that? I think the transmission line is next. What do you think of this?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Crap.
Well, at least my floor won't corrode now. Yep.
And I didn't quite put enough paper down.
That container would have been better. All right, I got lots to do here. I got
Look at that.
and I got lots to do.
I'll have to get some more kitty litter.